So good morning students. So in the previous class we have finished the chapter surface and volume. So today we'll start a new chapter, that is triangle, the only geometry chapter which is in the syllabus. The lesson is triangles. Yes. So now here first there is a theorem. The very first exercise is a theorem that is known as basic proportional theorem, or those who have advanced maths in class 8, class 9, they know the theorem that is known as also Thales theorem, basic proportional theorem or Thales theorem. So what is Thales theorem? Thales theorem is that the theorem is used in triangle. The line which is parallel to one side of a triangle divides the other two sides of the triangle proportionally. Yes. So the theorem is basic proportional theorem. The line which is parallel to one side of the triangle divides the other two sides proportionally. The theorem, basic proportional theorem, Thales theorem. Especially the name will be mentioned here in your syllabus because it is known as basic proportional theorem, but to know that this is Thales theorem. Okay. This is the diagram. Okay. Now let ABCD any triangle where PQ parallel BC, where PQ parallel BC. To prove that AP by PB equal AQ by QC, because the line is PQ. So the parallel line, the PQ is the parallel line which is parallel to the side BC. Now we know that in a triangle there are three sides. So PQ is parallel to one side. So PQ divides the other two sides. So what are the other two sides? AB and AC. So on AB the point is P, and on AC the point is Q. So P divides AB in AP by PB, and Q divides AC in AQ by QC. So that divides that in proportionally. So AP by PB equal AQ by QC. That is the theorem. Yes. So now construction. We draw PX perpendicular AC and QY perpendicular AB. PX perpendicular AC and QY perpendicular AB. We join BQ and PC. Yes, not true. Done. Now area of triangle APQ divided by area of triangle BPQ. Now see for triangle APQ, what is the height? QY. And for triangle BPQ, the height is also QY. Because we know that in an opposite triangle, the height may be outside the triangle, but the base will be the vertical side of the triangle. So here see, for this triangle, this is the height. So this height is lying on this side, so the base will be BP. For triangle APQ, the base is AP, height is QY, BP, QY. Then area of triangle AQP divided by area of triangle PQC. Same, base into height. Height is PX, base AQ and QC. So note what we here. Sorry. Okay, now see. This triangle APQ and AQP both are same or different? Same triangle or not? They are naming are different, but both represent the same triangle. APQ and AQP. So their area will be equal. Since area of triangle APQ equal area of triangle AQP. Now anyhow we can show that this their area will be equal. Now in class 9 we got a theorem. That is what? If two quadrilateral lie between the same parallel lines and if they have the common base, then triangle. If two triangles have the common base and lie between the same parallel lines, then the area will be equal. Now see, this triangle and this triangle have the common base, this one, and they lie between these two parallel sides. So their area will be equal. Now here see, triangle BPQ triangle CQP or PQC, both have the common base PQ, and they lie between these two parallel lines, PQ and BC. So their area will be equal because of this theorem. The theorem is, if two triangles have the common base and lie between the same parallel lines, then their area will be equal. So we have to mention that triangle BPQ and triangle PQC have the common base PQ, and between the parallel lines PQ and BC. Therefore, area of triangle BPQ equal area of triangle PQC. Now see, they are area equal, they are equal. It means these are equal. So from 1 and 2, AP by BP equal AQ by BC. This is the proof of theorem. Moreover, say, if in a triangle two lines are parallel, then we can say not only that AP by BP equal to AQ by QC, we can say that AP by AB equal AQ by AC. We can say that BP by AB equal to QC by AC. Anything we can say. If in a triangle these two are parallel, or conversely, if we can show that the question is, suppose the values are given, this given, this given, this given, this given. Question is that to prove that whether they are parallel or not. So what is our aim? To find out that, first find out this by this, AP by BP. Then find AQ by QC. If the values of AP by PB and AQ by QC are equal, then we can say that PQ parallel to BC. This is the converse of this theorem. If the lines are parallel, then the sides are proportional. Yes, divide them proportionally. If the line divides the two sides proportionally, then that line will be parallel to the third side. Yes, so here in this class, discuss the theorem. So from the next class, we'll start doing the question. Yes, so this is the proof, and there are further proof also there. So try to find them and solve them. Yes, so thank you. Bye bye.